I'd like to ask you on a subject which is being talked about a lot these days in the media and public. This is to do with experimenting with human embryos. It's received a lot of publicity and there's a lot of controversy of whether you should experiment on embryos or not.
Experimenting on which regard?
Well, what happens is that when they have to test tube babies, for example, they have a lot of spare embryos left over. And what some of these experimenters do is they use these spare ones to do all sorts of biological experiments. I think there was a commission set up recently.
In principle, if a husband's sperm is conveyed to his wife's uterus, there shouldn't be any objection, legal objection from Islamic point of view. It is for the sanctity and purity of human race that such orders are made, number one, and also for fixing the responsibility. Because sex is not a direct objective of life. Look at it from natural point of view or from religious point of view, the answer would be one and the same. Everything which is productive and useful, that acquires some sort of taste and some pleasure. So that is why all the most important things for life have acquired some pleasure. But because the objective was important, pleasure ultimately became the objective for some human beings erroneously, and they forgot that the pleasure was a development, according to scientists maybe, of billions of years of evolution in some direction. And according to the religious philosophy, a development which was ordained and pre-designed and pre-directed. But whatever way you look at it, the pleasure attached to human acts are in fact directly related to the importance of those acts. If they serve humanity in somehow in some way, then pleasure is added to it, and the vice versa. This is the general rule. So in this case, the second important thing is to bring up the future generation with responsibility, and that responsibility has to be divided among the people. That is one object of sex. So the Holy Quran divides that responsibility according to set rules, and the husband has to bear the responsibility of the upbringing of the entire people, of the children. If a mother can participate of volition, there is no objection, but in principle it is father's responsibility. So any scientific research which does not violate these two fundamental objectives of reproduction, Islam does not have any objection against them. Whatever way the experiments take place, if purity of race and sharing of responsibility, these are the two main objectives. If they are not violated in any way by a scientific experiment, Islam will have no objection against it.
I think what happens with these experiments is that the experiment is kept in the test tubes and they're to grow.
What I mean to say is, why don't you apply this situation to these two principles and come out with the answer yourself? Whatever experiment is taken under these two principles, you can get the solution easily. Apply them to these situations and you will get the answer correctly.
Highly related question. To do with recent developments in surrogate motherhood. There's two actually things which are called surrogacy. One is when the mother hire, if you like, another lady who then becomes, as it were, the mother. They take the sperm from the father and actually implant this other lady's egg with the father's sperm. And then when she has the child, she then gives it over to the original parents. Yes, this is obvious. There is a second one.
Without sharing the full responsibility.
Well, this is obviously wrong, but the second one, which people seem not to take too much notice of, which is that for some reason the mother can produce an egg, but because of some blockage or other, she can't bear children. What they do is take the sperm and the egg from the married couple and
I have already told you that you applied this situation to the principles enunciated by me and find out the answer for yourself. Anyone else? Where are our professional questioners? One is sitting before me, just close to me, but is very quiet today.
Not professional.
Almost.
You want from learner, so
Yes.
no, first professional.
Yeah, but
Yes.
what is it?
I gave to a friend this letter, and this is a question to be asked.